What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of Monkey Quest in Minecraft. Let's get into it. It's good to be back. So it's been about 4 months since the last episode for Monkey Quest in Minecraft, or just in general on my YouTube channel. So this is Alpha 2.0 of the MQM project, and I'm going to be going over all the brand new changes. So this is Clock Tower Square. As you guys already know, it's already been completed, and one thing I want to mention before we start is if you haven't already seen episode 2, please do that, because that shows all the changes for the cave, tutorial, Forgotten Temple, and all of Clock Tower. I'll put a link in the description for that video. So yeah, go check it out. Alright, so what is new in this version of MQM? We've made a lot of changes, so progress is a little bit slower than I would have liked, but still got a ton of stuff done. So the big thing is finishing up Crossroads. On the last episode, there was only just about the outline done, but if you check it out now, we got all this done. So, is it 100% complete? Probably not, but it's pretty close. Alright, so here we are. That tree is actually one of the biggest things that's not done yet, so ignore that. Kind of. It's supposed to be a mini CTS. So I'm going to fly around. In the normal game, you're not allowed to fly, but for now I will. So here we can check it out. So first thing I want to show off is the background. The beautiful background of Crossroads is here. As you guys can see, this took a lot of time and effort, but I think it turned out pretty nice. So yeah, just going to showcase around, and then we're going to go a more detailed tour. So with the mountains right there, nice snow on top. So shout out to all the developers, including myself, who worked on this level. Looks very, very nice. And honestly, if you compare it to the original game of Monkey Quest, it looks pretty similar. Not perfect, of course, but not bad. Alright, so you're going to spawn here, and we're going to go over here, and this is the Hovering Markets portal. So pretty cool. Balloons. Again, you can see the pirate ship and the mini CTS tower. Over here is the underbelly. Also, we updated the server to 1.17, so we now have access to new blocks, such as the block of copper, which is pretty cool. It makes a nice sound. I like that sound. Here we have a little small flower area. And then over here we have the Jack-in-the-Box, which is not done yet, but it will be soon. Okay, come across the bridge. Speed bridge. We have, this is the map for Crossroads. Bit buggy, but it is what it is. We have the other Jack-in-the-Box here. This is Forgotten Temple. Just a test area. And Smuggler's Highway. So I showcased most of this section in episode 2, but you can see with the detail it looks much, much nicer. And I believe you can come in the pirate ship here, which is pretty cool. Not much, but so cool. Alright, so I'm going to fly on over here. And we have the floating isles. Pretty cool. Another small part. I forgot what this is called, but let's see what this says. Ignore that. Yeah, okay. Blimp Ridge. Don't think these portals work yet, but eventually we're going to be doing all the levels, which I'll talk about more in a second. So for now, let's just show off this. We have the bee still here. What does it say? Monkey apple. Yeah, cool. Again, you can see more of the background. If you're wondering what this is barrier blocks. So the player can't, jump off the map. That would be pretty funny. Alright, Soggy Creek, which we're going to come back to later. Forest Ruins is over here. Then you can come here. It's another speed bridge. And we have the volcano layer. Very nice area right here. Quite happy how this turned out. Alright, I have a small bridge here. That's not supposed to levitate. I don't know why that did that. The crumbling gates. And yeah, that's... Oh, no, there's one more section I forgot. Yes, the lava section. One of the coolest parts. Cindertop Highland is over here. And another speed gauge, which will give us to Magma Citadel. So yeah, that is all. That's honestly it for the most part for Crossroads, but if you look closely, there's a lot of detail and design that went into it, so, and the layout is very well built, so I like it. So I'm gonna do fly around, just so you guys can see like the flooring for lava. This is the mountains. This section over here. Here's more of this part. And, you know, we have the mountains connecting. And yeah, so that's it for the most part. This is Crossroads. So I, again, think it turned out really nice, and I'm happy with it. So, again, we're going to be doing some more changes eventually down the road. Not a huge priority, but this tree needs to be fixed. There used to be another branch right there, but somehow, I don't know what happened to it. It just broke. Yeah, you can see this is a little bit bland right here. We need to fill this out. But so besides this section, most of it is done. So yeah. So you're probably asking what else is new with this version. And one of the other big levels we've been working on is Soggy Creek. So that won the vote. So let's check out Soggy Creek. So before I come in here, I want to mention that it's not complete, but a good chunk of it is, like the main outline and a bunch of details. So here we are. Soggy Creek loaded. Just ignore this sign. Alright, this is Soggy Creek. Welcome. So, I really like Soggy Creek. It's one of my favorite levels from the original game. So, the player can only go here to here, but you can see all this is really, really nice detail and background. Shout out to everyone who worked on this. Alright, so we have a bit of redstone here, since this is our first, like, official level. Like, that's not like a hub, such as Crossroads or tutorial. Alright, so we have an optional side section here, which is one of the coolest things that I actually did. Well, kind of. I did the gate part, but then we have a new designer who did the banana textures. So for the first time ever, Monkey Quest in Minecraft has custom textures. So only one texture right now, but still pretty cool. So what you do is you just walk on this. This will open, and you can see bananas. So yeah, these are real bananas. Or I guess as close as we can get. So yeah, that's the banana texture. The sounds are a bit buggy right now, but I'm going to manually play them so you can hear. Yeah, so that's the sound when you pick up the banana, which will eventually play. So we have this nicely set up, so anytime someone joins the server or eventually download the map when we publicly release it, the texture pack will come pre-installed, so you guys will be able to enjoy these awesome textures. So yeah, pretty cool. First of many textures. Alright, so let's continue on. Nice tree right there. Come up here. Alright, so ignore that yellow wool part. That's just a placeholder. A nice hive right there. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's a swim right here. Pretty basic. There will also be bananas. The banana placeholders aren't done yet, but they will be eventually. So yeah, this is a nice water section. This has not been detailed yet. Apologize for that. So a few things you can come in here. You can come right here. There's like just a small section, not much really. Honestly, kind of useless. Now I'm just gonna come down here. Should be a section. Yeah. All right. So eventually the ropes will put you down. But yeah, then you'll come here and there's the barrel, and you slide down here. You're supposed to have a bow. I'll just mainly do it for now, but you'll eventually get a bow in the game. Pull down the bow, hit the target, and yeah, the barrel will open and it'll pop out some bananas. You can open the gate, and there you go. You'll be able to open up a secret chest which doesn't have anything right now. All right. So that's pretty much for that section. Alright, so I'm gonna come out here. So once you go through there, you come out here, and then yeah, okay, this has not been detailed. As you can see, this is where we kind of, the outline's been done, but the background's pretty lacking. I'm just gonna show off what it looks like. You come here, through here, and we have a nice section over here. So this, in the original game, it splits into 2 sections. So you go there or there. So we're just gonna show both sections. Bridge does not work, by the way, yet. We're gonna have side quests as well here, which is gonna be pretty cool eventually. A few, not much there going on. Bit of background there. Alright, honestly, I can't exactly remember what this part is, but I just know that it's the left section for Soggy Creek. So the alternate option. I don't believe this is necessary, but this, again, all these gates work, and they're all powered by just, all you have to do is step on it, which I'll manually reset this gate. These don't pop out any bananas, but still, for the player can open it like that. And then there's a chest here. So for this one, you actually have to, you have to do this parkour, basically, which hasn't been done yet, but eventually you will be able to, and climb these fences. I mean, ropes. So the player will get up here, pop this, and there you go. Yeah, so that's this section. Again, I know everything is pretty bland right now, but don't worry, it all started like this, but then it'll eventually look really nice. Okay, so for this section, the main section, we have a bunch of underwater stuff here. Nothing too necessary, but there is some cool stuff eventually that we'll add down here. But for the most part, you come through here into the gate. It's not set up yet. And then you can see through the outline, there's a bunch of stuff very carefully outlined to be very, very similar to the real game. This gate isn't done yet. But then you get to this section, which is one of my all-time favorite things for Monkey Quest. So I'm going to place a video so you guys can see from the original game what this is exactly, if you don't already remember. Alright, so yeah, this is it. The thing where you put your hand on, and then you can see like the 4 slots, and then there's like going to be a mini boss battle. So again, not done yet, obviously, but still going to be really cool, and I really like the outline for this. And whoever made this, shout out to you, because this is really cool. I like the look of it. So yeah, this is Soggy Creek so far. Honestly, pretty good. I mean, not the nicest looking compared to the others, but it's not done yet. And what we have so far, especially the beginning, if I come back over to the beginning, we can see how nice this looks. So once we incorporate all this background to every other section, it'll be pretty much done. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing off some of the new gameplay features for Monkey Quest and Minecraft. So the first new feature that I added was the emote menu system. So the emote menu system looks like a brick. You'll be given the emote menu when you first start off a new game. And so basically, it just says drop me to open emote menu. So let me show you how this works. So you just click the drop button, which is Q, and you'll see the list of available emotes. So right now we only have one new emote, which is the wave. And this was more just like a test just to get the whole system started. So let me show you what happens. Before I start, I do want to say that this can be activated anywhere in the entire game / map. So that's pretty cool. So if I want to emote right here, I can just come right here, click the button. And there you go. That's the emote. So pretty simple. It just puts you sort of similar to the Hypixel emote system, where you go in third person and then you can see yourself emoting. I mean, obviously we can't do it perfectly exactly like the original game, Monkey Quest, but close enough, I guess. It's a little bit buggy right now. I know you guys see the Steve head, but that will be fixed eventually. So that's the first emote we have, and then I'm going to be adding all of the original emotes eventually into the game. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, and then I think you guys saw in the background, we have the clock is now fully automatic, which is pretty cool. It randomly turns around So nothing really like too special, but still like a nice little quality of life feature. So yeah, I have already gone through most of Clock Tower, but I do want to show this new system, which is the pipe system, where you can go like this. Yep, there you go. So basically, you go through any of the pipes. There's quite a few in Clock Tower. So yeah, you can go through any of the pipes in the game, and you can get the little speed effect, which is cool. Sort of like the closest we could do to the Monkey Quest. So that one's pretty small. Let me show the other one. This one, if you wanna, the player will jump in here, go down the hole. Yeah, there you go. It's an alternate way to enter the underbelly. And then up above, we have finished the fun zone, kind of. We didn't add the hoops yet, but this still works where you can jump up like this. Then you can go up here. And then finally, there's one more jump pad right here. Alright, so moving on to some more work in progress features, we have the shop. So, this is the first prototype of the shop. This was not made by me, another developer. Basically, we're going to be using this a lot. So how this is going to work is, we have bananas, which you can collect all through the game. And then you can buy a banana for a specific amount. So like this. You'll be asked if you want to buy the items. And then you could just say yes. And there you go. You get the item. In this case, it's the Shadow Fighter Sword, which does nothing right now, but you can see what it will look like in the future. With levels, damage, and a bunch of other cool stats. And your bananas will be removed from the bottom counter. I don't have anything set right now, so I just got unlimited, but eventually you'll have limited amount. So with the shop, we'll be incorporating this into all the places like hovering markets and whatnot. And then, yeah, we'll be adding a ton of cool items you can trade and stuff with other monkeys. Hopefully that's the goal, but that's a long time away. Alright, so we actually did a very, very, very early prototype of pets. So we want to eventually incorporate all the pets into the game. So we start off with Enzo, which I know he's a green parrot, but close enough. So the cool thing about pets is similar to the original game. You had the normal area where anybody can just jump like this. But then there were also double jump areas where you needed a second monkey, or you could use one of your pets. So we kind of have a system similar to this, where you can buy a pet eventually. So let me show you. And then you can use them to get a small jump boost in order to get special access to the cooler areas, like a secret chest or anything like that. Also, with the pets, you can have them follow you around. And hopefully, eventually, they will be able to do damage to, like, a monster or something. Ignore the chat, please. So, you can also see that we added Enzo and Enzo dialogue to all the specific spots that he pops up in. So, for example, we have right here, you meet Enzo for the first time, and he'll give you a nice little dialogue. And then the next section he appears, I believe, is the first cutscene. So, I'll skip over here, then you'll see him again here. And again, he will give dialogue. Then the next time we'll see him is at the Forgotten Temple. We see him again there. And finally, we'll see him a fourth time right over here. So these are all the spots that he comes in, and he will be sort of a guy that gives tips and advice and stuff like that. Just small little cool helpful information, just a little bonus to the game we thought would be really cool to add. Alright, so that is it for the most part for episode 3 of Monkey Quest in Minecraft. There was a ton of other features that I did not mention in this video, but they're just too much to go over, like a bunch of small details. But for the most part, all the major features I mentioned for building and gameplay. Here, let me shoot this guy real quick. I missed. Little bonus. There we can see Monkey Quest in Minecraft. Again, pretty cool. Alright. Thank you all for watching. When I come back for episode 4, we will have finished Soggy Creek, and we're going to be starting the next part. And the next level that we will be doing is Smuggler's Highway, which won the vote. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Work on.